TTA forum. Technology, tours and activity is what we are talking about. We have just had our first panel and now we are moving on to our second panel. This is where we are going to be talking about distribution strategies and how to choose the best distribution partners for your businesses.
Distribution is a hot topic these days, and of course that's where Tiqets is very good at. We distribute tickets all over the world and we have a lot of B2B partners that help us with that.
So what stands in the way of lots of museums and attractions, that they actually have visitors on their website, but they don't convert. And it's because they have a lack of in-house expertise, or their primary ticketing suppliers can't follow up on their wishes. And what happens is that you lose customers on their own website that would have bought tickets if the booking system was easier to use. So both opportunities of sales and actually love connections are lost. And we used to see that some museums and attractions are resistant to work together with partners that could solve their problems. And they're afraid to lose control. And then actually that's really a pity, because it means you will lose customers every single day on your own platform or on your own website. I show you that by embracing online suppliers, you can still create your own sales channel and create new sales opportunities at the same time. By building the perfect partnership, you get better results, you convert more, you can increase your revenue, and you create happy customers. By partnering up, you can actually create your own online love brand. So, but let's go back what we do for venues. So recently we created Tiqets for venues, and what we always say is, what our philosophy is that we're here to help. We're here to help you. And actually this is also why how Tiqets for Venue was born. Venues like Casa Batlló came up to us like, hey, you convert so well. You're bringing us so much people, and it seems like every visitor to your website is actually converting. Can you please help us to do the same? And can you share your secret with us? And that's actually how Tiqets for Venues was born. So we have a few products that we offer to our venues. It's actually a tool that we created, the booking engine. And we also offer WeChat and Reserve with Google. The booking engine is a unique conversion tool that you can easily implement in your own website. And then we have the WeChat mini program, which helps you to engage and get in contact with your Chinese customers. And actually you can sell tickets via the WeChat mini program. And of course we have Reserve with Google, which allows customers to book via the Google channels. For Casa Batlló, they invest a lot in China. They're trying to build a brand there. They do road shows. They actually had museums in if I'm correct, in yes, malls, etc. And so they're doing a lot of effort. And they have a Chinese website. And they had Chinese visitors, they could see that. But they were actually not converting. And that was a pity. So what we did, we implemented a Chinese booking engine, which made it super easy for the Chinese customers to book. As you can see, they select their date, they select their time slot, fill in their name, telephone number. Well, actually, it should not be a Dutch flag, but a Chinese flag. And they can pay via WeChat Pay or Alipay. They receive their tickets on their mobile phone, they walk up to the door and get in the venue. Just as easy as that. So the advantage for your customers here is that you offer a seamless booking online experience, and that they instantly receive their ticket on their mobile. We have content available in 9 languages, so not only Chinese, but also many other languages. And we offer 24/7 customer service to your customers. And of course, we have multiple payment methods, which is very important. As a customer, you don't want to fill in all your credit card details. You just want to go quick.
We've been working in the Asian market for several years now, especially in China. And we present in Chinese agencies, we hold workshops, fairs, we translate our website into the Chinese. We open China's social media profiles, such as WeChat and Weibo. We hire a person, a native Chinese content manager, to coordinate all processes and improve our content and strategy calendar, especially during New Chinese Year and Golden Week. Despite these offerings, we realized we were doing something very wrong at the same of the sale. We didn't offer the right tools to adapt it to the Chinese public. We had neither WeChat nor Alipay, the payment methods, and mini program. We hadn't got a mini program. And this is where Tiqets came into play, giving us the possibility of having the booking engine and WeChat mini program integrated into our websites. And it's worth mentioning that closing an agreement with the Chinese payment platform isn't easy. They are long and very bureaucratic processes, but Tiqets made it possible in a short time and in a very fast and effective way. And the success has been immediate, and that's not just me saying it. The data speaks for itself. This year, Barcelona will receive 400,000 Chinese visitors, of which 50% will visit Casa Batlló. In other words, we have increased 93% in conversion, which allows us to connect even more with a very important target audience.
Do you think loyalty is one of the big keys to your success as such?
I think so. I think it's really super important if you're trying to focus on having more and more direct bookings. Loyalty from that perspective is pretty paramount, because otherwise what you're getting is you're just getting an ever-evolving cycle of individuals coming to take your product who are doing it as a one-time only experience. And the idea with someone like us is that you should be experiencing everything that we can offer wherever you're going, that we are your first choice. It's not uncommon that when I go to visit different cities and scope them out to see if it's something that we're looking for, to hear people actually on other companies' tours asking if this is SANDEMANs when it isn't. And it's a really fascinating kind of aspect of that brand kind of awareness and identity. So developing loyalty means a lot, but it has to be more than that. It's more than just the idea of people just taking more and more and more of your products. They want to buy into your idea. They want to kind of be part of that ethos. And in some of those cases, when we've talked about customers coming back from many, many years ago when we first started and coming back today, there's an element of nostalgia a little bit about it as well. Like I remember the first time I ever went on was in Berlin in 2003, and then next thing you know it's 2019 and they're on one of our newest cities like Sevilla. And so it's making sure that hasn't changed. The quality is very, very high, but we're giving them new reasons to come to us. So we're also helping through loyalty and understanding that customer base to expand the products that we have available.
And what's next for this partnership?
It's just about how we can develop SANDEMAN's business more and more. We've got a short little tagline: you bring the business, we bring the technology. Technology is dynamically changing. Like Tiqets, what they're doing is an example of that. We can connect SANDEMANs to Tiqets, so we streamline the workflow of how those bookings come. Equally, we can work with more online travel agencies, and then that creates requirements for business intelligence, so that Antony can look as well and say, well, where did those bookings come from? What decisions can I make in advance so I can respond faster to demand? So it's always about trying to stay ahead of what is becoming the status quo, continuing to innovate and work to be at the forefront so that our clients, SANDEMANs, can stay ahead of the market and build great experiences with their customers.